Broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Benedict Mathurin.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, in the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. And it's Jackson in at the center position. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Pistons passing it around. Harris setting the pick for Robinson. Back to Harris. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Siakam against Harris. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Siakam, good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Pistons trail by 3. And stolen by Siakam. Shepard with the ball. Picked up by Harris.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Jackson passes to Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam outside. Launches a 3. Another miss by Siakam.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Nembhard. And here is Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Robinson for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
Jackson a screen on Thompson. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Can't get the reverse flush. They Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Siakam finds Nembhard. Harris against Siakam. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Shepherd.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mathurin for 3. Sinks the triple.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Robinson kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Robinson. Duren against Jackson. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Inside. Now Shepherd. A shot by Nembhard, and nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Outside Mathurin. It's Nembhard on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Jackson down low. Robinson on him. Jackson misses. Pistons trail by 3. Harris dishes to Thompson. Back to Harris. Down low. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, the lack of effort they showed on the glass is just unacceptable. And I'm sure the coaching staff will let them know about it.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. He gets it in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Indiana. Matthews, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepherd. Aiden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris LeVert comes in for Robinson. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
LeVert finds Cunningham. Now Duren, guarded by Jackson. Cunningham passes to Harris. Bounce pass from Ivey. Three-pointer, LeVert buries the long-range jumper.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Mathurin, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. McConnell kicks to Matthews. No good from outside. The Pistons leading. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McConnell. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pistons on top, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. Holland is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Ivy. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Stewart in at the center. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Holland. Over in the corner, Green. LeVert kicks to Holland. Takes the three. Matthews with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Here's Holland. The Pacers making the shot. Ivy passes to LeVert. Stewart, a screen for Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Cade Cunningham.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Javonte Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Karis LeVert.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here is Cunningham, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Robinson passes to Stewart. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Siakam. He had 27 points last game. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. It's Cunningham with the drive. And Stewart gets it to go. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
McConnell with it. Covered by Cunningham. Nembhard for three. And the three ball is good. Nembhard's got 6 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's McConnell. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got his second basket.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now, here's Siakam. 14 points for him. Pass to Shepard. Over Thompson. And it's Shepard missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And the basket is good.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
Now, Nembhard. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson, left side. Outside Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham for three. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson a screen on Robinson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Right side Robinson. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Over McConnell. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Siakam misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
During the pass to Robinson. Off target from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Shepard. Nembhard with it. Robinson picks him up. Siakam against Thompson. Goes up on the wing. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 16 points.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, Shepard. From deep. Thompson with the rebound. With the drive. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Nembhard. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. They double-team Siakam. Pass to Shepard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shepard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Pacers making a change here. Matherin's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Jackson finds Matherin. Unloads from 9. Misses off the right iron. Pistons leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Nimhard, the pass to Shepard. To the left side wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And that's now 18 points for Siakam. Here is Cunningham. He's got 10. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Siakam. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Just 3 on the clock. The shot missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 4. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, I asked it. I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
He's looked like a genius on the offensive end, finding looks for himself and his other guys. You see the great vision, spotting openings. He's got the defense figured out.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Outside, the wings are Nimhard and Mathurin. And it's Shepard in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Indiana. Harris, good.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down threes.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Duren the pass to Harris. Misses the baby hook. Pacers trail by 5. To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Thompson. Over Jackson. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's good from long range. Nimhard's got his third basket of the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Shepard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Harris kicks to Thompson. Takes it inside. Pass to Duren. And stolen by Siakam. Now Shepard with a tie. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson against Duren. Cunningham for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson. Now Nembhard for the lead. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to his Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
PG veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here's a look at some stats for Cunningham. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's right around 29 points a night, 8 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
So it's the Pistons now, after Indiana gets the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Cunningham's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Detroit.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Here's Thompson, the Pacers making the shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Nembhard for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
How much power for Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. 9 points in the game so far. Well, good with the triple.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
For 3, Harris gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Mathurin for 3. That shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Pistons leading by 11. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Duren the pass to Thompson. Cunningham up top. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Thompson passes to Harris. Back to Thompson. Lets a floater go. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam the bounce pass. Here's Jackson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Who's watching it?
And here's Harris from the arc. And the Pistons another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Back to Mathurin. Jackson a screen on Thompson. And a wide open look for Mathurin. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. Cunningham outside, over Shepard. And Detroit again with the bucket. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 17-point game. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Now, here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Thompson inside, covered by Siakam. No good there. And Indiana shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Puffs jacked in. Jarris Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Matthews, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. Then for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Jaden Ivey comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Now, here's Siakam. 22 points for him. McConnell finds Siakam. Clock at 6. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now Detroit moving it up. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his second bucket of the night.
Look, Stewart has great mobility for a big, and it shows in transition.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Walker. The three. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Now here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
4-3.
Cunningham's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now Siakam. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Pistons on top, they lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Jaden Ivey. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jenkins in at the point. And so here is Indiana following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Huff. And it's off from three-point range. Out to the right wing. Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by McConnell.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Pass to Jenkins. Ivy on the wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Pacers trail by 12. Back to Matthews. Launches it. A nice shot by Huff.
Well, with the height advantage that he has, he knew he could put it up over the top of the defender.
Now here's Jenkins. He's tightly guarded. Can't cash in from close range.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Siakam. Rebound, Detroit. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Matthews. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. Detroit leading by 11. Duran the pass to Jenkins. Duran with the screen on McConnell. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Jenkins got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Green comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Stewart with the screen on McConnell. Thompson finds Cunningham. The 19-foot shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assisted.
Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 14. Here's McConnell, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Pistons foul. Jay Huff. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Duran against Jackson. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Shepard. Here's Nembhard. On the wing, Mathurin. He's covered by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Shepard. Siakam, right side. That one drops for him. Siakam's got 28 points for the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Mathurin. Nice move. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit leading by 12. Trying his luck from deep. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
For the Pistons, Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Green. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Top of the key, Siakam. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. fires the three. Drained from outside.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
He hits both from the stripe. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
There's Siakam following the basket by Cade Cunningham. From deep. Duran pulls it down. Pistons leading by 13. Harris setting the pick for Thompson. Oh, what a play inside.
Man, I'll tell you what. Everything Harris does tonight offensively has been working. He's piling up the points.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam fires. Cunningham pulls it down.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Duran. It's stolen by Shepard. And up the court come the Pacers on the break.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And stolen by Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard. Outside Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Oh, off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pistons leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Detroit.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Cade Cunningham.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now Siakam. Going to work down low.
From Isaiah Jackson.
Here's Cunningham. Harris, right side. Robinson outside. Buries the deep ball.
Well, when Robinson's having a game like this, it's tough to slow his roll.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.